Okay, there are some days that I don't feel like doing shit. And so there are some days where I don't feel like doing the shit I say I'm gonna do. And I wake up and I have like these thoughts running through my mind. My mind's going off like, are you sure you wanna wake up at 5 a.m.? Are you sure you wanna go on that run and run for 35 minutes? Can't we just do like 2 miles? If you hit that alarm right now, we'll get more sleep. Mm-mm, baby. Mm-mm. Um, so I just wake up, I get out of bed, and I start moving around and I just do what the fuck I say I'm going to do. And you know why that is? Because I love myself. I fucking love myself. And if I say that I'm going to do something and I don't do it, all that's going to do is make me lose confidence in myself. And guess what? Guess what, baby? I love me. We not losing confidence in self ever. So that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. Um, we not playing about ourselves anymore. Like we love ourselves. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do what the fuck we say we're going to do. All right, let's get into it. So when I speak of emotions, so I'm speaking of the mind, I'm speaking of thoughts, and I'm speaking of actions. So if you hear me say like emotions, thoughts, mind, actions, it's all one thing, honestly. Because when you feel something, that feeling turns into a thought, and then when you think that thing, that thought turns into an action. So it's really all the same thing. So let's get this going because we not gonna let these emotions and these thoughts defeat us and not let our be let we're not gonna let these thoughts and these emotions defeat us and not let us be our best selves because we are here to connect to ourselves. We are here to be our greatest selves. And let's get to it. And I'm gonna teach you how to defend, how to defeat those emotions because I got you. Okay, so there are gonna be days where you just don't feel like doing what you set out to do. And I get it. I get it. There are days I am like, no, not today. I am fucking tired. I'm cramping. I didn't get enough sleep. But guess what? Those are all excuses. Like there's gonna be days where you don't fucking feel like it. Like you don't feel good. But guess what? That don't mean you don't fucking do it. That means you go out and you do as best as you can do that day. But don't lie to yourself. Whatever you promised yourself you're gonna do that because that's who the fuck you are. Become that person. Like really become that person. So, um, we're not gonna fall into this trap of not doing what we say we're gonna do. So, this is what we're gonna talk about first. We're gonna talk about when you let your emotions win, and then we're gonna talk about how to defeat those emotions, and then we're gonna end it up with you implementing these different things in your life so that these things don't take you over. These emotions don't take you over. Because let me tell you, oh, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Because when you feed that fucking beast of laziness and, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. 5 more minutes of sleep? Okay. Don't feed that weak shit. Because I'm telling you right now, it is a fucking snowball effect. You will feed it one day, and then you feed it another day, and then you feed it another fucking day, and then you feed it again. You like, it was January, you said you was gonna go to the gym, and boom, it's December, and you like, holy shit, I still haven't been to the gym because you fed the beast. Don't feed the beast. Every day you feeding two animals. You either feeding the beast you want to be or the beast you don't. So let's get into it. So when you let your emotions win, ooh, let me tell you, your energy is going to be so low. I'm talking low energy. So if you're wondering, like, if you are tired all the time and you're wondering why your energy's so low and how there are multiple parts to this. It could be the way you're eating, it could be the way you're thinking, it could be you not getting enough sleep. It all goes into one thing. But let me tell you one aspect of it is that your energy is low and you're always tired because you're feeding that lower emotion that's stopping you from being your greatest self. And what I mean by this is if you promised yourself you was gonna go to the gym and you wake up and you say, I'll just go tomorrow, you are vibrating lower, baby. You chose to go against what you promised yourself. For some reason, there was something in you that wanted to go to the gym. For some reason, we don't know where our thoughts come from, but they come to us. And for some reason, when we know that's what we're supposed to be doing, we know, let's be real, we know. We still don't go after it. So back to what I was saying, it lowers your energy. So when you feed into your emotions, you're lowering your energy, baby. And we don't want that, right? Okay, so then there's another thing. Your energy's low now. You didn't hit that alarm clock. You didn't said you was gonna go to the gym. You didn't say you said you was gonna eat way better, yet you still fucking eating cheeseburgers and french fries. Now you have low vibrational thoughts. Everything is in alignment with choices that you make throughout your day. So you hit that alarm, now your energy's low because that thought came in and you were tired. Now that's aligning with you having low vibrational thoughts. So you wake up, you like, well, I already didn't wake up and go to the gym. I might as well eat this burger. I might as well eat these fries. It's just like, no, you might as well not. But that's what happens. It's a snowball effect. And this is why we're talking about letting your emotions win can be so dangerous, baby. It can be so dangerous. Okay, and then the next part is, so these low vibrational, so first off, we started with you're having low vibrational thoughts and you're feeling like you don't want to do something. Then the next thing is you're thinking low vibrational thoughts. And then the next thing is you're taking low vibrational actions. So we don't want to do this. We don't want to do this, okay? So now you didn't hit that alarm clock. We're going to keep going over today because I'm telling you, this is real, and I know it because I have fucking done it. I've been there. I still have days where I'm like, oh, but it's like, no, baby, you know where that leads. Like I've been down that road on that cycle before, and it's dangerous. So I'm just here to help you not go down that road again. Okay, so, yeah, okay, so where was I? Were we talking about the actions now? I believe so. So yeah, now you're taking the actions that you're making. So yeah, like I said, you get that fucking burger out the fridge, or you go to fucking McDonald's and you order fucking 99-cent cheeseburgers, and what meat you know is 99 cents. Like, we not doing this. We not doing that. We're not doing it. We're not gonna make bad choices because it all starts with you promising yourself something, and then once you don't commit to that thing, it takes you down fucking hill. I'm telling you, it's all in alignment. So when you think about letting your emotions win, we gonna say fuck no, baby. All right. So, and I promise you, no matter how far along your fucking journey you are, you will slip up and you can get caught in like a cycle of comfort. And I've done it before. And I let my emotions win so many times in this journey. And I'd be waking up in the morning, like rolling out of bed, and I just be like, why am I so tired? Why am I not happy? Why don't I want to get out of this bed? And it was like low-key depression because I kept lying to myself every single day. Like, I'm going to get up. I'm going to start getting up earlier. I'm going to really like learn this skill. This is how I'm talking to, like this low energy. I'm going to really learn this skill. I'm going to really go after it. Are you, baby? Are you really going to go fucking after it? Are you really going to go get this shit? Because it's like, you can't play with yourself. If you say you're going to do something, you really have to go after it and do it. Like, that's the energy you have to be on. And soon as you lie to yourself one time, I'm telling you, it takes one time. That thought starts getting louder. And it comes in again the next day. And it's like, Well, we already slept in yesterday. Let's sleep in again today. Well, shit, we already had a burger yesterday. Let's just have pizza. And it's just like it's never ending. It is so sneaky. It's like you got two little, like, you have an angel and a devil on your shoulders, and the angel's like, baby, wake up, you said you was gonna do it. And the whisper's a little softer sometimes until you keep feeding the angel. When you keep feeding the angel and you keep going after what you say you're gonna go after, and you keep doing what you say you promised yourself you're gonna do, the angel gets higher and it gets louder and you start moving with it. But then you got the devil, and the devil want to fucking eat cheeseburgers, lay around and watch TV all day. And you keep feeding it and you keep giving in and you keep being lazy. I'm telling you, it will grow and it will get louder. Whichever one you feed, I don't know if you can see me, whichever one you feed, it gets louder. So why not feed the angel? And also, like, I know it sounds easier, like it's easier said than done, but okay, so I know it's easier said than done, but once you get momentum, it becomes so much easier to go with that thing that you said you're going to do. It becomes so much easier. Also, it's the same thing. Like, whichever beast you're feeding, the momentum starts taking on. The momentum starts kicking in, is what I'm trying to say, and it becomes one becomes easier, but the hard one obviously is you doing what you say you're gonna do, because it's uncomfortable. None of us want to be uncomfortable, but guess what? Eventually, you get comfortable in the uncomfortable. And if you're comfortable in life, I want to tell you right now, that means you're not growing. And none of us want to sit still. I mean, honestly, if you're here listening to my channel, I know you don't want to sit still. I know you want more. I know you're capable of bigger things. And that's what I'm here for. So I went off on a little rant on that part. And now we're going to talk about when you let your emotions win. I mean, no, we're going to talk about defeating the emotions. We already talked about letting the emotions win. Okay. So when you defeat these emotions, you wake up, your alarm goes off at 5 a.m. I'm not saying you have to wake up at 5 a.m. Everyone has their own life. This is just an example. 5 a.m. just seems like the time to get up. It's like the thing, but it works for my city. So let's say you say, you know what? I have to be at work at 7:30. And the only time that I have time to go to the gym is in the morning. I'm going to start waking up at 5 a.m. so I can fit in my schedule and so I can set the tone for my day. And then you wake up and then the mind like, no. And you like, let me throw in this motivational video because I'm getting up. I don't give a damn what this mind is saying. And you fight that. Momentum, bing, 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 starts rolling in your favor. Next thing you know, you're in like 21 days, you're in like 30 days, and this shit is normal. Your body's waking up before your alarm clock. You're like, this is just what I do. And honestly, that's a good affirmation. Like, when you do it for the first day, whatever you set yourself out to do, tell yourself, be like, this is just what I do. This is who I am. Like, you start building that new character that you are. Psycho-cybernetics, by the way, helps you build your character. Book, I'll tell you about it later. But you start building your character, and you really start being that person that you said that you are. So we're going to start building, baby. We're going to start building. Okay. So once you realized I was stagnant and doing the same thing. So once I realized I was like stagnant and like doing the same thing every day with no excitement, I was like, I can't do this. Like, I'm waking up. I am going after it every day. I don't care what my mind says. Like, I had to get to a point where I had to like envision the worst life for myself, like the worst outcome possible. And I was like, I wish I motherfucking would be there. Because for me, I'm like, I refuse to work for someone for the rest of my life. I refuse to not be able to go where I want, when I want to go, however I want to get there. I refuse to be driving a car I don't want to drive. I refuse to fucking eat foods that I don't want to eat just because they're cheaper. Like, I don't want to live a life on having a compromise for the rest of my life. I understand, like, on your journey, you're probably going to have to make some compromises because, you know, life can get pricey. But as you grow and keep getting better and better, you stop, like, sacrifices that you used to make, you don't make anymore because life gets better. Like, the hard work you put in from not hitting that alarm clock, like, it gets better. So when we feed our intuition and we feed ourselves and we love ourselves, we not letting the emotions win, because you're not going to always feel like doing the shit. But your goals are bigger. The life that you want for yourself is bigger. The life that you want for your family is bigger. You know? So, besides the fact that you're in alignment with God and God is fucking flowing through you when you do what you say you're gonna do, your energy is so high. Like, it's so high, it's crazy as a motherfucker. Like, first off, when I first started, like, so I started like this new routine and I wake up so early, but it is so worth it. Like, I visualize my day, I go on a workout, I come back home, I like have my coffee, I romanticize my, like, certain aspects of my day and like certain areas of my day, and I just feel so at peace and so calm. And then when I start my day and I like get like midday, it's like 10 a.m. I'm like, damn, I feel good. My energy's like high. I'm like jumping around. I'm just like twerking in front of my like computer for no fucking reason. It's just like, I feel good. My energy's high. My thoughts that are going through my head, they're like so abundant. My thoughts are like, girl, you can do anything. Shit, girl, if anybody can do it, it's you. Scared of what? Life is good. God got me. Like, my thoughts are so positive. But it's crazy. Those days where I was not waking up and doing what the fuck I said I was going to do, my thoughts were not positive. My thoughts were so low vibrational, like, life is hard. Life is so boring. Oh, I'm gonna be here forever. Like, just low vibrational ass thoughts. So let me tell you, when you start doing what you say you're gonna do, your thoughts are so beautiful. You start loving life. You start realizing that life is a fucking beautiful ass dream that you get to live every fucking day. Every day. And I'm telling you this because I've experienced it. And I literally probably cry every day when I pray to God, because I'm just like, is this real, God? Like, I asked you for this and I just have this much joy, this much peace, this much abundance just because I did this one uncomfortable thing. And then the thing is, once you start doing these things, it's also momentum. So now you're thinking of greater uncomfortable things to do that stretch you even more and even more. And then you grow even more and you become more. And I'm not saying that we're not already whole, because we are whole, but you stretch yourself to just be more in tune with who you truly are. So besides the fact that your thoughts are just so beautiful and your energy is so high, you're so optimistic about all the possibilities that life can give you. You're so optimistic. I mean, like, it is the most beautiful thing ever. Like, I wake up and I'm just like, I go outside and I go on a walk and I'm just like, anything could happen right now. And it's true. And the craziest, most random things like happen to me in my life because I am so open to life. That's another affirmation. I am open to life. Like, that's another affirmation for you to just bring infinite possibilities to you, because life is so infinite. But okay, that's me derailing. I'm back. Okay, so I just have like these thoughts and these ideas, and they're just like going off in my head, and I'm just like, oh my God, every day is amazing. Every day gets better. My life is so incredible. Life just keeps getting better and better. And these are the things that are going through my head because I'm just super high energy, like the thoughts, the optimism, and it's just like unlimited possibilities. Then you have high energy emotions. Like you're just randomly smiling. And I don't know, people probably think I'm crazy because I literally smile all day long, especially when I'm outside in nature, like, and I'm just walking past people. I'm just like, God, this is so beautiful. Life is so good because it really is so freaking good. Like life is so good. It's and these are the emotions that you feel when you do what you said you were going to do and you don't let the emotions win. You keep winning the day. You keep winning the day. Like make that an affirmation. Like I win my days. I win the day. Wake up and say I win the day because you do. You do. You wake up and you win the day. And when you go to sleep when you lay in that bed after you do everything you got to do before you get to bed, and before you close your eyes, you're like, I did that. I won that day. And it's just the most rewarding and most beautiful feeling. Like I'm talking rewarding. It is so beautiful. And then the mind that was coming in, that was telling you, don't wake up, I don't even hear it anymore. I don't hear it. It's still there. I'm not going to say it just goes away. It's just not as loud because the mind that's louder is my abundance mindset. Now that I've fine tuned it, affirmed, prayed, meditated, and got in, and I rewired this brain, now I wake up and my mind's like, how would an abundant person feel today? How are we going to show up today in life? What do we want to achieve today? How can we push ourselves a little more today? And it's just so beautiful. I'm so thankful. Like this life is beautiful. And I just, man, I'm here so people can connect to this infinite power that we all have inside of us. And when you start going after whatever you want to go after, whatever that may be, and you commit to it with your all, there is no way you won't be the happiest person ever. I'm not saying you won't have bad days. That would be lying. But I am telling you right now that it is beautiful. This shit's beautiful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like, I'm so joyous internally. Like, I have beautiful things in life. Like, God has blessed me. God has blessed me. But that's not what makes me happy. And I realized that once I got all these things, all these like external things, like possessions, I'm like, I still didn't feel alive. But then when I started connecting with me, doing what I said I was going to do, meditating, taking care of me, praying, saying affirmations, and like really being in alignment with my purpose, let me tell you that that's real joy. That's real joy. So we talked about emotions, feelings, like thoughts, all the same thing. How they're gonna come up, and they're gonna try to win. They're gonna try to win and tell you not to do what you set out to do, what you know you need to be doing. And if you don't know what you need to be doing, I say you ask yourself, like, make it a plan of yours to just be like, what do I truly want out of life? Like, what is my purpose? Like, what is my purpose? Like, really sit down with yourself and ask yourself and be intentional. Like, sit down, be still, breathe, and ask yourself, like, what do I want out of my life? And it will come to you. It may not come in that moment. It may not come through a thought. It may come out of a book, a movie, a dream. But ask and you shall receive. So sit down with yourself if you don't have a purpose. And if you do have a purpose, what are you waiting for? Go after it and stop letting these emotions win. And now we're going to figure out ways to incorporate defeating the emotions. So first, you're going to have an affirmation that says, I do what I say I'm going to do. And you're going to repeat that 10 times. That's one piece of homework. I got more. 1 second. So I want you to do something that makes you uncomfortable, whatever that may be. So let me give you some ideas. If you usually, say you already work out and you go to the gym and you do however many sets of whatever you do or however much time, if you do 15 reps of something, do one more. If you run on the treadmill or walk on the treadmill, add another minute. I'm trying to think of things that you can do that makes you uncomfortable. There are so many things. And you know how I know that something makes me uncomfortable? If I think about it, and then instantly my mind is like, no, we don't need to do that. Okay, that's it. That's what I need to do. And I'm not saying do nothing crazy, like go skydiving or whatever, if that's crazy to you. Like, I'm not saying go insane. Like, there are so many things that are uncomfortable, and you can take baby steps towards it. You don't have to dive in and go crazy. But I just want you to do one thing that makes you uncomfortable. All right. So first we got the repeating that I do what I say I'm going to do attitude. Next we have doing something that's uncomfortable. And then I want you to set 3 goals. And once you set these 3 goals, I want you to figure out how you can do these 3 goals daily. So let me explain. So once you set 3 goals, I want you to add them to your daily planner. If that's on your phone, if you don't have a planner and you don't want to use your phone, get a planner. It organizes your life, and we don't play about our lives, do we? So you're gonna have 3 goals that you're gonna set. And when you set these goals, you're gonna break them down into actionable steps. This is meaning, I wanna eat healthy. Throw away, first day on your planner, you're gonna say, I'm gonna throw away everything that's not healthy. Boom, that's an actionable step. Next, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and buy all healthy foods. Boom. Next, I'm gonna make a healthy meal. Those are actionable steps. And then you would do that with all your goals, and you would lay them out on your calendar. So say you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel. You're gonna do day 1, look into how to start a YouTube channel. The next day, okay, now start your YouTube channel. The next day, okay, now that you got your page laid out for your YouTube, what kind of content do you want to give to the world? And just like that, those are the examples I'm talking about. So set the goals, and then get that planner, and then set them into actionable steps that you can actually take every single day, and take that step. And you do what you say you're going to do. So if you're listening to this, you're already promising me that you're going to take those actions. So those are the 3 things I want you to do. That's all I have for you today. We're gonna end it off with the affirmation that I said at the end, and we're gonna say it together. So the affirmation is, I do what I say I am going to do. Say it with me. I do what I say I am going to do. and last time, I do what I say I'm going to do. Don't forget to don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification so that you can know when I drop another gem, and also hit that like button below. Much love, abundance, and peace. Thank you. I love you.